Hello, welcome to Jet Mathematics. I remain your host, Milton Ebiwari John. So today, still on Pythagoras theorem, we will be solving this problem on the board. It says find the value of y giving your answer correct to three significant figures. So straight away, we are going to solve this. First of all, we are going to look at the shape carefully. So what do we have here? If you look, we have two triangles on the board, and then we are going to see these triangles. Are they right angle triangles? Let's see. For this, we have this right angle here, so it means that this triangle, which is ACD, is a right angle triangle. Let's also look at the other triangle. We have the right angle here, and then we're also going to check if this is, with this right angle, we already know this is a right angle triangle, right? So the two triangles here are right angle triangles. So we can apply the Pythagoras theorem in looking for the sides of the right angle triangles. So we're going to see how do we determine x. So in this triangle we have here ACD. We don't know here, we don't know y, and we don't know x. So we won't be starting with this triangle because we have two unknowns, x and y, associated with this triangle. So we can start with this other triangle, because with this triangle we already know two sides, and then we're just left with finding x. So let's start with this triangle, triangle ABC. So applying Pythagoras theorem, to triangle ABC. Okay, so we are going to find the hypotenuse. So we are looking at this triangle ABC. So this is the right angle of this triangle. This is the right angle, and the hypotenuse is the side opposite the right angle. The hypotenuse is the side opposite the right angle. So we are going to say s squared. You already know how to work the Pythagoras. So the hypotenuse squared is equal to the square of the sum of the legs. The square of the sum of the legs. So we have 5 squared plus 1 squared. Are we good? Sure. So the next thing we'll do, we just solve, and then we have s squared is equals to 25 plus 1, and then s squared is equal to 26. So I can leave my solution like this as s squared, but if you want to get the value for x, but that wasn't the question given to us, you can say x is equals to, we take the square root of both sides, and that gives us root 26. Okay, next we solve for y. So now we know x as root 26. So we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem on this triangle. So from triangle A, C, D, we have that, sorry, this is D. We have that the hypotenuse becomes this, because this is the side opposite the right angle. So we have c squared is equals to any of the legs. These are the legs of this triangle. S squared plus y squared. Good. So we can substitute our s squared. We already have s squared here, or you can put root 26 all squared. So that is still the same value you are going to get. This 36 is equals to s squared is 26 plus y squared. Okay, so we take this here, you have 36 minus 26 is equal to y squared. So the next thing we do, we got to subtract. That gives us 10 equals to y squared. So we take the square root of both sides. Remember, y is going to be positive, so we have root 10 is equals to y when you take the square root of both sides. So you say therefore y is equals to the square root of 10. Remember, y is greater than 0. It's positive. We're dealing with length. So our answer says let's leave our question says let's leave our answer in 3 significant figures. So you get the square root of 10 from your calculator, and that gives us, I think, 3.16, and then our unit is 13 meter. And so that is the solution to this problem. If you have any question, you can drop them in the comment section. We'll be glad to receive your questions and also to reply them. Thanks for being a part of today's class. We'll see you in our next class. Don't forget to like, to share, and to comment on this video. Bye.